What's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening, my friends and people that I like. How are you? How is everyone? Anyway, I'm here on a little special occasion just to drop off something that I think everybody wanted to know. I've been doing a little research. A few of you knew that already. Hi, Chris Thorns. How are you? Good to see you. Been doing a little research and everything, and cross-referencing some cases, and just checking out some stuff, and then looking at some behaviors that I've been seeing and seeing if that can be considered cyber harassment. And by the way, I'm live from the Discord. Um, it's a lot of things we can look at, but you have to pay attention to definitions when you're looking at the law. You can't just say, oh, okay, thanks for stopping by, Chris. You can't just say certain things. But I'm going to wait for a few more of my people to show up. I'm looking for some people. Hi to the people in the bushes. Before I start talking. It really, like I always say, it really don't matter who's here or not. I just want to say what I got to say, and then I'll be on my way. Anyway, I've been researching for a few weeks now when I do have time, because sometimes I don't have no time. And then sometimes I'll be wasting my time doing other shit that I could have been doing something else. But anyway, I was looking into the laws and the cyberbullying, the stalking, and all that stuff. And it takes a lot to prove something like that. It's not going to be proven overnight. You got to really stack up some evidence on somebody, and they got to really be doing everything that constitutes cyberbullying or cyber harassment or any kind of cyber crime. The one that I have made sure that I found real quick was the actual harassment one. In order to be proved that somebody is being harassing you over the internet, they would have to email you some threatening emails. They would have to do it and keep doing stuff to you. But if somebody just makes a reference to something, you can't assume that it's you that they're talking about. They would have to actually put your name in that. Your name would have to be named in the thread or whatever it is for you to be able to say that they were talking to you and that was intent and all that. It's very tricky, the law is. The words that are being used, you have to make sure that these words are describing what's happening to you. And sometimes you have to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb and look up every definition to make sure that's what it's saying, because it'll trick you. You'll get tripped up. But harassment is basically done, a lot of times it's mostly from somebody who has been in a relationship with you. A man, maybe you've been dating this man and he turned around and started, you didn't want to talk to him no more, and he started doing those things to you over the internet, like sending you threatening emails, having pictures of you and using them against you and stuff like that. That can be called harassment, cyber harassment. Hi, First Lady of YouTube. Hi, Miss Ride or Die. So I got Chris Thorns in the building. Miss Ride or Die is in the building. First Lady of YouTube is in the building. But yeah, so a lot has to happen. And then you got to think about it. All these people here on YouTube have all these different names. All these other names that are covering up who they really are. How are you going to find out who they are? That's going to be a whole nother thing you got to do. You got to be able to prove it's that person doing this to you. Even if they was sending you the emails and doing all the threatening and all that stuff, you would have to still prove that it's that person. So it's a whole bunch of steps and different hoops that you have to jump through to get to be able to just even take this to court. Now, the definition to me would be any person who willfully, maliciously, and repeatedly follows or harasses another person and makes a credible threat with the intent to place person in reasonable fear of death or bodily injury, commits the offense of aggravated stalking, a felony of the third degree, punishable as provided in S775.082. So, hey, Sam Francis. Sam Francis is in the building. Anyway, yeah, that's what I found out about that. Before, it was like me trying to find it because it was like not coming up, not coming up. Then it was like harassment. I was like, okay, if somebody is harassing you, it don't matter where they're harassing you at. That's how I was putting everything together. I was like, it don't matter if they was harassing you on the internet or not. If they're harassing you, they have to have the elements. The elements of harassment have to be there. So I went through a lot of different things that I looked at. So, I mean, it would have to be directed towards the person, though. Like, you can't just be in a chat room and talking mess. You have to be able to prove that they was talking to you. Hey, Andre, my security guard is here. Andre Kitchen is in the building. So, that's what I do. I like doing this, but I just don't have a lot of time. So, like the days that I did have time, I spend like maybe an hour at a time looking up stuff and writing my notes. But what I did find in my studying and researching is that most of the cases that have something to do with this is dealing with children that are in school or people that who have been in a relationship together. I didn't find any case law yet. I'm not gonna say it's not none out there, but I haven't found any case law that shows me a case where people were actually somewhere like YouTube. It was a young girl who got involved with somebody who was underage. That was part of it. He harassed her. This guy said some threatening stuff on the internet, but they said that because he did not say that person's name in the case, just because he didn't threaten that person by name, then he wasn't in trouble. Then, what else? Other case that I read that I wanted to bring up. Oh, it was a case against an internet company. I briefly looked at it. It was a place where people could post ads or something. I will tell you guys another time. I could pull it up now on my computer, but I'll just tell you this, that the people were able to sue the actual internet provider, the company that provided the service. They were able to sue them because the people were coming on there saying malicious things about this man's business, and it made him not be able to do business. I mean, gave him a bad name with his business. So basically, he ended up suing that company. I think it wasn't AOL, it was another one. Anyway, he was able to sue him, but that was back in a day. It was like in the beginning of the internet. So now they've changed the rules. You can't sue YouTube or anything like that because they have fixed it where they can't be liable for anything like that. So I just wanted to drop in and say that. But anyway, what else is up? I went to work today and I ended up doing hair from 10 to 8 tonight, and my back started hurting. I was like, I gotta get up out of here. I had to finish this girl tomorrow because that's the style. That's the way the style is. So I won't be able to do that style straight through because it's like over 10 hours working on somebody, on one person. I see people in the Discord. Where y'all at? I'm in here. Anyway, I did want to come on and to say that little bit, and I just don't think that it's gonna be real hard to get to be able to prove that. And all the other stuff, like with the going back and forth exposing each other, I don't know what to say about that. Because if you had a conversation with these people and they come out with this stuff, I don't know if they making stuff up or not, but if you're exposing people and stuff, I don't know. Like, if you got naked pictures, I wouldn't advise you to use those, though, because if you do, you can get in trouble about that. What did Mo do? Hey, Mo! I didn't even know Mo was here. So, with the, again, with the, like if you have a photo of somebody and you decide you want to expose this person by showing that picture, you can get in trouble for that. That is doing a malicious act because you're upset because you guys used to date and now you want to get mad and expose these people. Hey, who going too hard? Mo? Oh, who you said Mo's going too hard? Or the people that I'm talking about, like all this exposure stuff? It's a trip though, because I was watching another video today with Tiffany Draper, and it's like nobody ever they don't believe any of the stuff that was going on. So it's like, are we set up? Are we set up that we was believing in a case that wasn't true? Or are we set up? What are we set up about? I just want to know. And then I've been thinking too that it's all. I was thinking about this earlier, you guys. I was thinking that because we watching all this different stuff, all these different people and the different way they're acting, I noticed that a lot of people are, I don't want to say they're mimicking other people, but I see the same characteristics in other people that I'm watching. I'm like, man, wait a minute. Now, these people did this over here. Now they're doing it. And it's just like everybody's going crazy. It's like all these different actions are being taken because I'm a firm believer. I know. Yep. I'm a firm believer that whatever you put into your spirit, that's what's going to come out. So if you're involved in a lot of negative things and you watch a lot of negative stuff, before long, those things are going to come out of you. Unless you know how to handle it. I feel like I know how to handle it because I do watch a lot of different things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sam. Is it for a show? I'm genuine on here. I ain't trying to be putting on no show for nobody. I really want to interact with people, and I think that my voice should be heard. I really believe that in my heart. That I have something good to say to people, and I've been saying it. I've been prophesying over my own life with the words that I write and I speak. So these things are now coming to pass, the things that I've spoke over my own life. So I'm not talking about people that are really here to do something like that. I'm saying, is this, I don't know. I feel like it's something else going on. Exactly, a social experiment to see how much we going to expose each other. And everybody act like nobody else ain't watching this but us. But believe me, you. Everybody's showing who everybody is. Don't y'all think somebody else taking notes about who everybody is and all this stuff? Y'all, they making y'all snitch on each other, to me. They're making everybody snitch on each other about everything that they be doing and everything. And they watching us tear each other up and tear each other down when we really don't even know each other like that. Somebody else said something like that earlier today. I heard somebody say, people don't even know each other and they doing this stuff to each other. I know who it was. It was Faith Robinson. I listened to her video finally. I found her on there and I subscribed. And she said some very important things like, why do you have time? You wasting time doing all this crazy stuff when you can be using your time for something positive. Just like me. I was like, man, I'm spending a whole lot of time on here talking, but I do want to talk to these people because we are sharing ideas. But then again, sometimes I just be on here because I just want to be on here. I want to be on the Discord. I just be wanting to be in the Discord, but I could have been using that time to read some more about the laws that I've been trying to find out about. I could have been using that time to write in my book, write some of my stuff I've been trying to write, that I want to write, and I'll say I'm writing, and I'll write on it for a day or two, and then I'll stop and not do it. And she was absolutely right. Like, why are we wasting our time on people we don't even know? Like, these people. And then she said something else, too, that was important. You don't know what somebody else is going through, so why do you want to add to that? Why are you adding to that over this thing that's going on this place? Like, who cares? Why do you care that much? Or are you pushing a narrative? Which one is it? So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm reading the chat. I'm reading the chat. What is who doing to people? Mo? What is she doing to people? I don't know. I don't know what anybody. I just know that, man, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. I just wanted to let everybody know that what to look for to be able to say that somebody has harassed you, that did some cyber harassment against you. Look for all the intents, the intent, and make sure the intent is everything that I said. They have to repeatedly do stuff to you. They got to be malicious. And they got to make a credible threat, not a discredible threat. You got to be, it got to be credible. It got to have some kind of substance to it. And they have to have something, you know. Who was pushing the narrative? I didn't say nobody was pushing no narrative. I just said that are they pushing narratives around here? Are they, what, you know, with all this exposing? I didn't say that. I said Faith was saying that people need to stop wasting their time on crazy stuff. That's what she was saying. I'm gonna stop saying people names on my thing too, because I think that people take that wrong. Uh, so I wouldn't advise anyone to do any of those things. Be careful because you can get in trouble. Now, there's a whole bunch of aspects of cyber crimes, though. I was looking into all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. But it has made me get back into something that I enjoy doing. But the only thing about it is people tend to... Who is that? Rogue Exploration. A troll. Nikkei here? Hey, Nikkei. See, I got off balance of what I was saying. And the defamation part, that's going to be real hard one too. A defamation is a hard one. You have to be able to prove that too. So all this stuff, I mean, people got the right terms, but they not use them in the right way. What's up, Eric Brown? Eric Brown is in the building. Sharice is in the building. Nikkei is in the building. Who is that up there, though? Andre, who is that? Hi, Nikki. I had a troll getting after me last night. This stuff is crazy. Who is you? I never seen you in my life. Andre, who is that? I'm like, y'all help me out. I don't know. Anyway, I went all the way in on this. I got all these damn notes. I don't want to read all these notes. It's crazy. But if you did prove that they if you prove that they was doing something to you, you can file a restraining order on them in the court. If it was true that they were doing all this stuff, and they could go to jail, or they could pay a fine if you can prove it. But you got to be watching this person the whole time and making sure that's what they're doing to you. But like I said, it just don't happen between regular people. It usually happens between the people that have been dating, some high school students, or something like that. Not on this kind of platform. But if you was dating them, then you was. Let me see. What else did I want to talk about today? Just the thing with everybody having all these different reactions to stuff. People are having reactions, then they're out having outbursts, and it's all just a whole bunch of stuff going on. I don't understand, and I'm wondering if this was something that was here to trigger us to do this stuff, for us to be triggered into getting mad. High Rogue Exploration. Trigger us to getting mad, trigger us to just, I don't know. Was people here put here to make us mad about stuff, or are we just getting mad at each other? What are we getting mad at each other for? What is the big old upset argumentative type of shit? That's what I've been trying to figure out this whole time. I think there's some nice people here. I met a lot of nice people. Um, I had an opportunity to talk to some of them personally, and we hit it off real well. We like to share our ideas and help each other, boost each other up, tell each other what we should do about stuff. Yeah, that's what I already know. That's some sad shit. Let me just look it up now while I'm here. I didn't never look it up, but I kind of know. And it's sad. It's real sad that we've been used like guinea pigs, and then we're against each other. For what? I'm supposed to be getting a new window. Let me look it up. And I don't see nothing wrong with coming on the internet and using it for stuff like this, looking up stuff. Oh, shit. A social experiment is a research project conducted with human subject in the real world. It typically investigates the effects of a policy intervention by randomly assigning individuals, families, businesses, classrooms, or other units to different treatments or to a controlled condition that represents the status quo. The qualifier social distinguishes a policy experiment from a clinical experiment, typically a medical intervention within the subject's body. So that's something else. A social experience is when they find people to do it. You know what? I had sociology. We had to do a social experiment before. I had to do one before, but it wasn't to to the magnitude of this kind of stuff. It was just a different Psychics Anonymous. Who the heck? Who is all these people? Hi, psychics. Anyway, I had to do one, and if I tell y'all, I got in trouble that night trying to do this trying to do the social experiment that our teacher had us to go somewhere and do something out of the ordinary somewhere in the public. So let's just say I was in jail at the end of the night. I was in jail. I got arrested trying to do a social experiment for my class. So when I did that, I was just like, I was so embarrassed about it. But it didn't turn out to be anything. I let them know that was my class assignment, and I was cool. They didn't even pursue me or anything. It was just the fact that I had to leave the premises with the police. Oh, we connected today? When? I didn't know that we connected today, but that's cool. I appreciate you coming over. Wow. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened to me. So I just been in a lot of deep thought today and thought about the cyber thing, thought about how we are being played. And some of us can't see that we're getting played, and we just keep going along with it. Yep. We're getting played in every aspect of the word. Our government is crazy. They don't trust Donald Trump to be in any room with any foreign country without someone else there because they don't know what he's going to be talking about. They don't even trust their own president. How do you nominate somebody and then now you don't trust them, and now you hired this man for this job? They had the white woman from Russia come. Something about her, and she's going to jail now. She's in jail actually because she was over here spying on us. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I just don't know what. I don't know what's going on. I just know that uh, yeah, and that's what they were saying. It was a cyber. They're gonna try to do another cyber crime within the government to basically try to control our voting. Now they want to go back to voting on paper. They don't even want to use any of the electronic devices. So does that mean they're gonna take all of our electronic stuff? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are we gonna not be having the internet anymore? Are we gonna go back to pagers? Yeah, like what the heck? And the lady, not the lady who was speaking up for Donald Trump, the one with the red hair that was from Russia, that was actually mingling with everybody, getting in good with everybody, and actually spying on our government. And it's just some crazy stuff going on. I don't usually listen to it. That's why I don't know everybody's name, because I just really stopped paying attention. But it happened to be on at the shop today, and I was into it. And it's just so funny how they talk to each other. They be getting smart with each other underhandedly. I was laughing about it. Hi, Faith. How are you today? Good to see you. I went to your video. I appreciate that. So, I don't know, man. We don't have that much time, so I just feel like we don't need to be mad at each other. That's how I feel. And going at each other when it's other things, like Faith said, we could be using our time for something else. I'm over here having a straight hot flash. Yeah, we could be using our time for a lot more positive stuff. And I just want to say, sometimes when you do have to say something to somebody, you might just have to say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to. When you have to do it, it's one thing. But when you just keep doing it, sometimes we get pushed into that situation where we gotta say something. I felt like I had to say something about some stuff the other day. I had to say something because you just can't let people keep thinking that they can do stuff to you. That's one thing, but all that other repetitiveness, just going back and back and back to do and say this stuff over and over, it's ludicrous. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. It's going down over here. It's hot. I've been doing this all day, just breaking out sweating. Yep, we got to get away from all the craziness, but I don't know what we're going to do without our internet connections, though, if they take that away. If they talking about using paper again, what does that mean for us? Are we all going to start using paper? Because we can all still be attacked if the government ain't going to use it. I think that's just a way for us to stop getting all this information we getting. That's true. You ain't getting took off your square when you got to stand up for yourself or say what you got to say sometimes. I understand that, Nikkei. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it happens. It happens to sometimes where you just going to have to say what you say. Or, defend yourself how you got to defend yourself. Do y'all know that I damn near I got an electronic communication that I wasn't too happy about just on Monday. On Monday, I got an electronic communication that I wasn't too happy about. And it didn't have nothing to do with YouTube or nothing. It was in my real life. This is my real life too, but this was in life. And it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't even a misunderstanding. I told somebody to tell someone that I wasn't even cool with, didn't give my number to not call me anymore. And then I got a text message from the person, and I didn't even know whose number it was. And I'm like, who is this? And they never tell me who they were. They just kept talking about saying something that I was doing something to them. And I'm like, look. Then I looked at it again, and I said, okay, I know who this is. So I called the other lady, and I'm like, why is this person texting me? And then she started telling me that they didn't like me sending a message through her, that I should have called them. Well, I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to get in the practice of calling you. So shouldn't have to call you. Why is this coming up 3 times, Nikki? Is this you? For real? Why are you sending it out that many times? Is something going wrong with the computers? I don't know, but anyway, I felt some kind of way about this damn message. I really did. I don't want this person contacting me ever again, because if at while this person was texting me, I turned around and said, "Now you are now harassing me." So if he texts me again, then it's gonna be an issue. That's needed is in the building. It's gonna be a straight issue. It's gonna be a problem. I don't know why people underestimate me. I just look like this. It could be a problem either way, any way I want to be, anywhere you want to go. But I don't want it to be a problem like that. I want to just be left alone. I want to be left alone. I want to live my life and do my little things that I do and be in my own little world. I want to go to work, do hair, come home, cook some food, get on the Discord, kick it with the homies back there, and live my little life. If I want to do writing, I like doing things what I want to do. I don't like people interfering with my harmony that I have. So that's what I'm on. So I'm just paying attention to the chat. I like my life that I gained for myself. I like my life the way it is. I like that I can do what I want to do. How I want to do it, when I want to do it. Yeah, and I just look like this, so I would just advise, man, I don't even want to do it. I don't want to go there. Yeah, I do just look like this. And I'm talking about stuff going on in my real life. I'm not talking about through this computer screen. That calling shots from the pen is not a game. It's for real. That poem I read at Miss Coleman's, where is my cousin anyway? At Miss Coleman's talent show, that was real. Everything I talk about is real. It's not no fantasy made up stuff. I know. Congratulations, Mo, with the new car and stuff. Girl, you showing out, ain't you? Mo showing out. I'm proud of you. Anyway, and see, that's when we need more of, being able to congratulate each other instead of being the haters and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because her blessing is for her. Like, you're supposed to be able to rejoice when somebody else is being blessed. And then God will see you rejoicing for them, and then He gonna bless you. He'll turn right around and bless you. Oh, good night, Rogue. Did I follow you, Rogue? I'm going to the channel. I'll be doing so much stuff. Let me go off this. Who got a background check? What are you guys talking about? Oh, he took it off. I know, Ro. Come back. Anyway, yeah, we have to congratulate each other, rejoice with each other. You know what I'm saying? And just be supportive. Oh, yeah, and that's what Monica's all about anyway. She is about uplifting people and like encouraging others to do things that are positive and go to the Gucci store. She encourages me to do that. She encourages me. Oh, did I say Sky was in the building? Sky's the limit is in the building. Or she might have left the building, but. Oh, cuz Nugget, why did you take Nugget in the car? Man, I did this lady's hair. I'm doing some of those goddess locks. And on the goddess locks, you gotta use the glue. And now this glue is on my hands. Did I say that already? It's gonna be hard to get it off. Oh, Shalonda must be asleep. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm working towards it. I'm working towards it. But this time, I want to be driving something I really, really want. I like my car I drive now, but when I do get another car, it's going to have to be the car. The car. I'm sleepy. I just wanted to come on here and mess around with y'all. I want y'all to hear one of these songs, though. I got a song. Don't judge me. It's my family. I got this song I want to play for y'all. I just think it's appropriate. Nah, I won't play the song. It's not the right time for the song. Changed my mind. But I went over pretty much all the stuff I want to go over. I went over the cyber law. Anybody who missed that, you might want to rewind it. Go back to the beginning and listen to what it means to, um, what cyber harassment means. That's what you want to do. I know pretty much everybody got it right in the middle, right in their hands, but you can't get everything with just Google. So you have to go a little bit deeper to to understand how it works. Get a U-Haul. You know what? That's some hood shit, Monica. That's some shit we do in the hood. I never did it though, but I'm just saying I know some people who did it, who rented U-Hauls and was rolling around in a U-Haul for the day or for the week. Oh, poor Nugget. Hi, the kid, Jameek. Hi, thank you for coming by. I'm just shooting the breeze. Said a little bit of something about the legal definition that I was coming to talk about. And I also talked about something else too, but anyway, I'm not gonna stay on here, y'all. Thanks for coming. I just wanted to say that before I just drug it out too long and procrastinated and tried to be too, like I am, perfectionist. I would have kept on searching and searching, but I just felt it was time for me to say something about just that. And just keep it simple because I would go all the way deep. I mean, what I said is not even all the notes that I have. Thank you, Eric. I miss you, Eric. I feel like you haven't been around that much. Who is the kid? See, I'm seeing some new people in here, man. I'm seeing a lot of new people. I know why I'm running out of gas because I went live once today already, and so I used all my material. I used all my content earlier. My conversation was earlier. So I said everything I had to say earlier. Now I'm running out of stuff to talk about. What else could I say? Oh, am I popping now? I am not popping. They said, "Who are you? Get your views up." Thank you. Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. Did I tell y'all my back started hurting at work? Y'all did say I said that already too. Thank you, Faith. You too. I'll be back to your channel. Thank you, Monica. I'm seeing new faces. I am. I don't know who Psychic was. Psychic here and all kind of stuff. I got a psychic. Sure, I should have started asking some questions. I would be like, who gave us the dislike? Who is that hitting the dislike button? Amen. Amen. That's needed. We needed that. Who are you? I'm Nikki C in the place to be. I'm Nikki C. That's who I be. And don't ever forget it. I know one thing, I gotta do my hair again because this mess is so back. I just feel so lazy about it. I gotta take it down, wash it, and re-braid it. That's gonna take some time. I'm being real lazy about my hair right now. I'm being lazy about a lot of stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I had to get out of that shop though because it was 8 o'clock and I don't like to be there that when it's dark. And it was some people in the parking lot and I just like to be gone. I know. I ain't tripping off the dislikes. That was funny to me. It'd be funny. At first, it bothered me because I knew nobody was really watching me. And I was like, well, who the hell coming over here giving me dislikes? And then I started realizing the schematics of the whole thing, of the whole YouTube thing. I started paying attention, and I started understanding what's going on. I don't agree with the starting beefs though, because even one of my clients, when I first started my channel, she was like, "You have to start some shit so you can get popping." I said, "No, I don't want to start. I don't want my channel to be like that." She was saying, You have to start some drama, and that's how you become popping." But I don't think that that's necessarily true. I think that you could be cool, calm, and collective, and slowly build your channel. It don't have to happen overnight. And that's what I think. I think you need to visit other people in the YouTube community and start networking with them as well, though. I don't think it's just over here. And I don't think that people should be on YouTube talking about they not here for the money either. That's the part. It's not like that you're here for the money, but you have an opportunity to get the money. So why in the hell are you everybody out turn around and see, well, I don't want to be monetized. Like they just above being monetized. I need money. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna be monetized by any means necessary. I'm gonna wait till it happens for me. When it happens for me, I'm gonna take advantage of all that shit. But I'm just tripping off the people that like be like saying that they're not here for that and all that. But even everybody I talk to outside of the YouTube world be like, why? Well, why would you be there? What are you there for? Why are you just wasting time again? Like Faith Robinson said, wasting your time to be on here. I can understand you have a hobby. It's a hobby, but at the end of the day, why we can't get paid for our hobbies? I get paid for one of mine right now. And that's another thing people are very disrespectful about. They're disrespectful about that you do hair, and they think that it's a hobby, and they don't want to pay you your real money. No, you're gonna pay me my real money, whether I do your hair at home or at the shop or wherever. We could do it on the beach. We could do it at the beach. It's still gonna be the same damn price because it's my time that I'm investing in it. So I mean, I don't think nothing